Your first time, filled with love and passion. It feels as if the world revolves around no one and nothing else except for you and her. Awkwardness, expect it. Love, give and receive it. Passion, of course. Your first time will be one of the most insert adjective here moments of your life. At least, that's what I'd heard. That's what I expected. That's what I wanted. What I didn't know was that 3 minutes through, I'd lose the sound of her voice and instead be reminded of him. I no longer felt her gentle, loving, caring touch, but instead his cold, masochistic hands as he roamed places he never received the permission for. My breath hitched, but not like in the movies. Rather, a terrified gasp that left me feeling numb. I'm crying, shaking, brought back to those moments when he betrayed me, hurt me. All I feel are the hands. His hands. Those hands. I come back to reality as she holds me, rocks me, asks me what's wrong, what she did wrong. And I have to explain to her that it wasn't she who did anything wrong, but him. I tell her how she wasn't the first person to paint pictures on my skin. She wasn't the first person to touch me, but she was the first to ask for consent. Not like him, the devil with the blue eyes who laughed as I tried pushing him away, who refused to acknowledge the fact that I told him I was gay, who touched me, felt me, tore me, not just once, but over and over again. Once in school, once on the bus, twice in my sleep, another while our friend watched and asked if he should give us some privacy. So many other times that I can't even remember specifics because they all just roll and mold into one. He called me a child for the suicide attempts that were partly caused by him. Said that I needed to grow up and that I'd start liking it if I could shut up and sit still long enough for me to enjoy it. I mean, how the hell do you enjoy something like that? He didn't ask if it was okay or if I wanted it, and when he was clearly told no, he didn't care. He called me his best friend. He had acted as my worst nightmare. It's unfair. Unfair that he gets to walk around without a care in the world while I can't even sit through an assembly during my first night on campus. It's unfair that he has already forgotten me when I know that I will never be rid of him. Unfair that the times when I'm supposed to be expressing my love for my girlfriend, all I feel is hate for him and agony for me, and I am left wanting to die all over again. Unfair that I even have an experience to write this poem about. Unfair that other people told me to get over it because he never actually entered me. He just touched me in intimate places, both over and under my clothes. And even though it happened over and over and over and over again for the span of half a year while I fought back, I'm just overreacting. Told that I need to save the hashtag #MeToos for those who were treated way worse. No one listened when I asked for help. Those who found out said that they told me so and that I shouldn't have gotten close to him in the first place. One sat there on the bed watching me cry as I was felt and asked if he should leave the room so the two of us would be alone. You could have helped me. He told you what was going on. You admitted it to me. I told you what was going on. And you just said I was dramatic. I couldn't leave. I couldn't get out on my own. I wanted help, but everyone turned a blind eye and instead gave a cold shoulder. He broke me, killed me, left me in the deep end with nowhere to go. Nowhere to go but up. I will get better. There will come a time where I won't feel him, hear him, or think of him. I will be intimate with my girlfriend, whom I love so, so much. Eventually. And ultimately.